Hi children, good morning. Today we are going to see the lesson from Trade to Territory 8th Standard History Part 2. Carnatic Wars Introduction. In the 18th century, three Carnatic Wars were fought between various Indian rulers, British and French East Indian Company on either side. So there was a fight between these three parties. What are they, children? The Indian rulers, British and the French. So because of their rivalry, because of their enmity, it was continued for many years and there was three Carnatic wars were fought among them. Traditionally, Britain and France were rival countries in Europe. So the traders who came from Europe, Britain and France were the enemy in Europe itself. So when they came to India, they continued the same in the trade and the territories also. Their rivalry continued in India over trade and territories. Yes, children. So the Britain and France already enemies in Europe itself. So when they started to establish their settlement in India, they had the same enmity in holding the territories. It resulted in a series of military conflicts in the south known as the Carnatic Wars, which spanned from 1746 to 1763. So the Britain and France was already enemy in Europe itself. So when they want to establish their trade and territory in the same place, whenever they are met each other, they had a conflict with among them. So it started to it resulted in the military conflict, military war in the south known as the Carnatic War. But the war was took place for nearly 17 years. These wars resulted in establishment of political supremacy of British East Indian Company. So this proved the supremacy, the superpower of the British, that because of their unity among their generals, it resulted in their superpower to establish the settlement in India. First Carnatic War. On the outbreak of the Austrian War of Succession in Europe, the English and the French were on opposite camps, increased the hostility between these two forces. The echo of this war was felt in India. Yes, Austria is one of the country in Europe, and when there is a war in the Austria, the English and the French were on the opposite side. So the war in the Austrian war, the English and the French were the opponent parties. So this resulted in India also. Battle of Adayar. The first Carnatic War is remembered for the Battle of Santom, fought between the French forces and the forces of Anwaruddin, the Nawab of Carnatic, who appealed the British for help. Yes, the first Carnatic War was between the French and the Nawab of Carnatic. Who is that, children? Yes, Anwaruddin, the Nawab of Carnatic. So finally, the Anwaruddin was not able to fight with the French. So he finally won the help from the British. A small French army under Captain Paradise defeated the strong Indian army under Mahfuz Khan at Santom on the banks of the river Adayar. Yes. So near the river Adayar, finally the Indian armies was not strong enough, so finally the French won the war. This was the first occasion when the superiority of the well-trained and well-equipped European army over the Indian army was proved beyond doubt. Yes, we are using only the traditional weapons. The British, the Europeans proved that developed equipment, and the Indian army was not at all well trained and well equipped, not at all trained properly, and also the equipment is in the traditional. So it paved way for the French to won the war very easily. Treaty of Aix-la-Chapelle. The war was ended by the Treaty of Aix-la-Chapelle, which brought the Austrian War of Succession to an end. So finally, in the Europe, who are the countries fighting against children? Yes, the Britain and the France. So when they were fighting there, the treaty was signed as Aix-la-Chapelle, which brought the Austrian War to an end. Under the terms of this treaty, Madras was returned back to the English, and the French in turn got their territories in North America. So finally, the terms for the treaty is they have the mutual understanding. The French returned the Madras to the English, the British, and in turn அதுக்கு பதிலா அவங்க வந்து நார்த் அமெரிக்கால அவங்களோட இடத்த இங்கிலீஷ் கிட்ட இருந்து வாங்கிக்கிட்டாங்க. Understood, children? Yes. So far, we have seen the first Carnatic War among the French and the Indian ruler Anwaruddin Khan. And Anwaruddin Khan got the support from the British, and finally the British showed their supremacy. But still, because of the Austrian War, the the French returned the Madras to the British, and finally the French got some territories in North America. So this was the treaty ended peacefully in the first Carnatic War. Now we are going to see the second Carnatic War. The main cause of this war, the issue of succession in Carnatic and Hyderabad. Anwaruddin Khan and Chanda Sahib were the two claimants to the throne of Carnatic, whereas Nazir Jung and Muzaffar Jung were claimants to the throne of Hyderabad. Yes, children, the Carnatic king, two kings was ruling in Carnatic and two kings in Hyderabad. Who are they? Anwaruddin Khan and Chanda Sahib, and here Nazir Jung and Muzaffar Jung were the claimants to the throne of Hyderabad. The French supported Chanda Sahib and Muzaffar Jung, while the British supported the other claimants. Who are the other claimants, children? Yes, Nazir Jung and Anwaruddin. Yes, very good, children. Yes, the other claimants is Anwaruddin and Nazir Jung. So each from one place was supported by the French. Chanda Sahib is from Carnatic and Muzaffar Jung is from Hyderabad. And the same thing for the British also supported the other two members from each places. Who are the children? Anwaruddin and Nazir Jung. So the British supported these two persons with the objective. Their aim is to establish the territories in Deccan region. Deccan means the South India. So with that objective, with that motive only, they started to support their kings. Battle of Ambur 1749. Finally, Dupleix, Chanda Sahib and Muzaffar Jung formed a grand alliance and defeated and killed Anwaruddin Khan, the Nawab of Carnatic, on 3rd August 1749 in the Battle of Ambur. Yes, Dupleix is a person from French, Chanda Sahib from Carnatic and Muzaffar Jung from Hyderabad. So they all gathered as a grand alliance and defeated the other opponent party, Anwaruddin Khan, the Nawab of Carnatic. On which date, children? On 3rd August 1749 in the Battle of Ambur. Always the battle name is given where it was occurred. So the battle this was occurred in the place Ambur. So it has given the name as Battle of Ambur. Muhammad Ali, the son of Anwaruddin, fled to Tiruchinappally. Yes, Muhammad Ali was the son of Anwaruddin who was killed in the battlefield, ran away to Trichy. Chanda Sahib became the Nawab of Carnatic and rewarded the French with a grant of 80 villages around Pondicherry. We know very well the French settlement. Pondicherry is one of the French settlement. So finally the Chanda Sahib won the war and he became the Nawab of Carnatic, and in return he rewarded the French 80 villages around Pondicherry. In the Deccan too, the French defeated and killed Nazir Jung and made Muzaffar Jung as the Nizam of Hyderabad. Yes, Nawab of Carnatic, one of the person is Nawab of Carnatic, and one of the person from Nizam of Hyderabad joined alliance with the French, and in the same condition one from Carnatic and one from Hyderabad joined alliance with the British. So the French was very powerful and they defeated Nazir Jung, one of the partner of Muzaffar Jung, and made Muzaffar Jung as the Nizam of Hyderabad, as the king of Hyderabad. The new Nizam gave ample rewards to the French. Yes, already Chanda Sahib gave more ample of reward to the French. In the same way, Muzaffar Jung also gave more rewards to the French. He appointed Dupleix as the governor of all the territories in south of the river Krishna. Yes, so in each place, each governor will be appointed. But finally, overall, Dupleix became the governor of all the territories under Muzaffar Jung. Muzaffar Jung was assassinated by his own people in 1751. So finally, after 2 years, Muzaffar Jung was also shot dead, was shot by his own people. Assassination means shot dead. துப்பாக்கியால சுடுறதுக்கு தான் assassination னு சொல்லுவாங்க. So one of his own people shoot the king Muzaffar Jung in 1751. Salabat Jung, brother of Nazir Jung, was raised to the throne by Buzi, the Governor General Buzi. Salabat Jung granted the northern Sirkas, excluding the Guntur district, to the French. Dupleix power was at its zenith by that time. Zenith means it is in the highest peak. So again, when Nazir Jung was died, Salabat Jung became the king of that particular area. So he also rewarded more places and granted northern Sirkas except the Guntur district in Andhra Pradesh. Other than that, everything was given to the French as a reward. So Dupleix power went to the highest peak during that particular time. Battle of Arcot 1751. So the battle was occurred in Arcot, one of the place in Vellore district. In the meantime, Dupleix sent forces to besiege the fort of Tirchi, where Muhammad Ali had taken shelter. Yes, Muhammad Ali was the son of Anwaruddin Khan. So finally, Dupleix was not left even his son also. He wanted to kill Muhammad Ali, who had taken the shelter in Tirchi. Chanda Sahib also joined with the French in their efforts to besiege Trichy. Chanda Sahib was a king appointed by the French, also wanted to support the French in that particular processes. Robert Clive's proposal was accepted by the British Governor Saunders, and with only 200 English and 300 Indian soldiers. Yes, Robert Clive is a person from the British proposal. The proposal means giving the petition to the British governor that he want to capture this place, and with the limited soldiers he wants to fight with others. So finally, this proposal, this petition was accepted by the British Governor Saunders. Clive was entrusted the task of capturing Arcot. His attack proved successful. So finally, Robert Clive won the war. Robert Clive defeated the French at Arni and Kaveri Park. So finally, Robert Clive had planned very well with good trained soldiers and well equipment. He defeated the French at Arni and Kaveri Pakam. With the assistance of Lawrence, Chanda Sahib was killed in Trichy. So Chanda Sahib was moving to Trichy to attack Muhammad Ali. So finally, with the help of Lawrence, again the British killed Chanda Sahib in Trichy itself. Muhammad Ali was made the Nawab of Arcot under British protection. Yes. So when the British won the war, they never want to become the king of that particular place. They made their own people in the as a king, and finally they got more territories as a reward. So same technique was followed by the British also. So Muhammad Ali was made the Nawab of Arcot under British. The French government recalled Dupleix to Paris. When the service was not satisfied by the government in Europe, they may recall the person again. So like that, the France government recalled Dupleix to Paris. Treaty of Pondicherry 1755. Dupleix was succeeded by Godeheu, who agreed the Treaty of Pondicherry. So finally Dupleix was recalled to the Paris and Godeheu was sent as a French governor in India and he agreed the Treaty of Pondicherry. According to the Treaty of Pondicherry, both the powers agreed not to interfere in the internal affairs of the native states. Yes, when they want to establish their territories, they should not interfere in the internal affairs of the native states. They were to retain their old positions. So whatever they got as a success, that place was returned back to the same person. New forts should not be built by either power. Yes, so no one, even the French or the British, should not construct any fort at all. When we are constructing the fort means we are becoming very strong in that particular place. So they had the treaty that we should not construct any fort in that place. The treaty made the British stronger. Yes, so this treaty made the British to establish their power in India. The Second Carnatic War also proved inconclusive. The English proved their superiority on land by appointing Muhammad Ali as the Nawab of Carnatic. So finally he became his king of his own place. So again Muhammad Ali was turned into the Nawab of Carnatic from Nawab of Arcot. The French were still very powerful in Hyderabad. Though the British got the Arcot and won the war and made Muhammad Ali as the Nawab of that particular place, the French was having its own power in Hyderabad. However, the predominant position of the French in the Deccan Peninsula was definitely undermined in this war. Though they were very strong in Hyderabad, in the Deccan place it was considered the French was undermined in this war. So they had some difficulties to won the war against the British. So அந்த ஒரு சின்ன ஆட்டம் காண்றதுன்னு சொல்லுவாங்க இல்லையா அந்த மாதிரி இந்த பிரெஞ்சுக்கு ஒரு சூழ்நிலை உருவாகுது. Third Carnatic War. The outbreak of 7 Years' War in Europe led to the Third Carnatic War in India. Already we have studied about that the French and the British were the enmity in Europe itself. So the war which took place in Europe resulted as the Third Carnatic War in India among these two powers. By this time, Robert Clive established the British power in Bengal, by the Battle of Plassey, which provided them with the necessary finance for the Third Carnatic War. So finally, Robert Clive, the British, who was who was a founder of the strong British power, established the power in Bengal by the Battle of Plassey, and he had enough money to attack the person in the Third Carnatic War. Count de Lally was deputed from France to conduct the war from the French side. So finally, the France government sent Count de Lally to lead the war against the British. He easily captured Fort St. David. He ordered Bussy to come down to the Carnatic with his army to make a united effort to push the British out of the Carnatic. So after the capture of the Fort St. David, Bussy got Count Lally had some confidence and he warned Bussy with the two supreme powers they can push out the British from that Carnatic place. But finally what had happened, it is a very miracle. Taking advantage of Bussy's departure, Robert Clive sent Colonel Ford from Bengal to occupy the northern Sircas. Yes. So when the leader is not that place means Robert Clive was a very intelligent person who had led the war very intelligently. Yes, after the departure of Bussy, he sent the army to the northern Sircas to occupy that place. Battle of Vandi Wash 1760. The decisive battle of the Third Carnatic War was fought on January 22nd, 1760. So this is the final battle which is going to decide which is the supreme power, whether the French or the British. The English army under General Eyre Coote totally routed the French army under Lally. So the English army was very efficient. Already the French itself is very efficient, but still the English is still more efficient than the French, and they are changing their ideas according to the situation. So finally the English army under the General ஐடி கூட் டோட்டலி ரூட்டட்னா என்ன அர்த்தம்? அப்படியே மொத்தமா தூக்கி எறிஞ்சிடுறாங்க பிரெஞ்சு ரூலரை. அப்படியே மொத்தமா பிரெஞ்சு ஆர்மிய மொத்தமா தூக்கி எரிஞ்சிடுறாங்க. அவங்க பிரெஞ்சு ஆர்மிஸ் யார் கண்ட்ரோல்ல வராங்க? கவுண்டி லாலி. Within a year, the French had lost all their possessions in India. So finally, within a year, ஒரு வருஷத்துக்குள்ள இந்த பிரெஞ்சு எங்கெல்லாம் அவங்களோட இடத்தை பிடிச்சிருந்தாங்களோ அந்த இடத்தையெல்லாம் அவங்க இழந்துடுறாங்க. Lally returned to France where he was imprisoned and executed. So because of his misleading the army to win the war, it was not satisfied by the France government. So finally he returned to France, but he got the punishment as imprisonment and executed. Treaty of Paris 1763. The 7 Years' War was concluded by the Treaty of Paris. The French settlements, including Pondicherry, were given back to the French, but they were forbidden from fortifying those places. They were not allowed to gather armies. The French dominance in India practically came to an end. Yes, finally, the 7 Years' War in Europe was concluded by the Treaty of Paris. So again, they had the mutual understanding between the French and the British. So the Pondicherry was returned to the French, but under one condition, that they should not construct any fort in Pondicherry. So this made the French dominance in India practically came to an end. So when there is no fort means we are not having a strong place to hold. So finally the French lost their superpower in India and finally came to an end. So this Carnatic War proved the British they are the superpower to establish their territories in India. Now we have seen three Carnatic wars, the war in different years, but finally it took 17 years to conclude it. So the war was begin between the three superpowers. Who are their children? The Indian ruler, French and the British. So finally, with more intelligence, with more prediction and with more ideas, the British established their superpower and they proved their superpower that no one can beat the British. So finally, the British started to establish these Carnatic war, proved their superpower, and finally they started to establish their territories very easily. Thank you, children.